Welcome back, boys, to another Legend 3245 video where we are back with another Seattle franchise mode episode. Starting off the 2031 season. We haven't won a cup in 2 years. We're hungry for a first cup in quite a while before Dynasty. But before that, we have some business to do. So Lucas Newbold wants an extension. What is he looking for? He's looking for a price that we can't afford at the moment. All expiring. Yeah, we have a lot of deals expiring. It's going to be another tough episode next episode, probably after the playoffs. But yeah, we already re-signed the people we wanted. What we need to actually do is, I believe we've set up the lines, right? No. I think we have. Yeah, we definitely have. I remember. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember. I remember setting up these lines. Okay. So the things we need to do then is we need to do the scouting. And this is the first bench, so I just have to go up to like 200 and then just do like that. Oh, hello to the one viewer I have. If you're not shy, then I would say hello in the chat. Right now, I'm just setting up the scouting before we can really begin. Okay. Third scout. Oh, wow, there's barely anything in the USA. Oh, wait, yeah, USA East never has stuff. Okay, makes sense. But usually there's a bit of guys at the top. This time they're all so low down with rankings. Yikes. I mean, you can just scout all of them. Perfect. Hyunjae Cho. Bang. How about Oh wait, this is our second WHL. Yeah, now we're getting to the second scouters. Okay. So after 150, got it. Okay, so he's already being scouted. Same with him. Okay, so we'll do to that. Second OHL, first OHL did what? Like up to 93. Okay, that works with me. Our only USA Central guy. And maybe we should go more like, I don't know, to this Kang guy. That's a pretty cool name. Now it's too late, too much scouting, so now we'll remove King and Marquette, and then that's done. Second QMJ gel. For that, we'll have to go do the first QMJ gel. Man, honestly, like, we don't even need much scouting anymore, but like, we still do it. Still do it. Okay. After 100, basically. Collins is being scouted, Boudreaux is being scouted, but Westcott is not. So we'll just add 2 more right over here. I'll do it. Russia. The first 200 or so scouted. Still have to edit for other videos that I've uploaded. What, our second Liga scout? What did our first one do up to? Oh, that's more than enough. 267? Okay, so this guy's just a double scouter. Good for him. Good. I'll take it. Double scout. Okay, like. Doesn't really matter what order you double scout in because you're just double scouting. So yeah, pretty much double scout. The whole pool of prospects we have there are only extra Liga scout now. Our third OHL guy. What did the second one do? Bang. Did up to 200s though. Ideally, we want some more actual scouting, then some double scouting as well. So I don't know, maybe up to 290. As two papalos, and then double scout, like the first top two guys. That'll be cool. Our second SHL scout. What did our first one do? Only 146. So maybe it's time for us to get like another SHL scout, like later, or like a better second one, because this guy really isn't that great, if I must admit. Like even 227, that's like barely out of the 7th round. And we're gonna be barely able to cover that. Maybe like just continue 235, not terrible as a range. Our third WHL scout, especially since now some leagues don't really require that much scouting. Like look at this, our second WHL scout up to 243. We don't even really need the third one. Like it's just a luxury, whereas the SHL we do need another one right now because we're not being able to like really cover who we want to. But okay. So I guess just double scout the 100 if possible. Yeah, double scout the first 100. That'll work. Our Dell, our only Dell, King. His name is nice, so worth a shot. This takes up till January. Well, then we'll add a couple of guys. Perfect. Up to Pasquale. Don't really know how to say that. Our second Russia, what did our first Russia do? Only up to 171. Okay, so our second one will do after 171. So I believe this guy, yeah, he's being scouted. So we can get some double scouting on these guys, which is good because we really need double scouting. And then our only NLA scout before we're done scouting, at least for a little while. Ooh, so basically top 185, because after that's basically guys that will really pretty much never make the NHL. We can scout 373, just to say that, hey look, we've scouted up till 373, there's nothing yet. Okay. There you go, scouting set up. Now we just have to trade away some bad prospects that we think will no longer make it. Or bad contracts, too. So... Blue line, that's pretty good. Kavanaugh, pretty good. Goskis' contract is starting to hurt us. That 6 mil contract signed, I mean, third rounder. It's been good. He produces numbers on the third line. To get a 60-point guy, 50-point guy on the third line, that's terrific. 6 mil. I don't know if it's worth it. However, here is a guy that's not growing. Boychuk, 61 at 21. We're definitely trading him for first. Let's see the Ducks. Their first is already gone. Okay. Let's look at another rebuilder. Boston is... No, they won a cup just a couple of years ago. Buffalo, on the other hand, could be interesting. Flames don't really want to give a good player. Oh, Columbus. Yeah, I know they're bad. What if we ask for like a first and a second? The value is still on our side a little bit, so ask for a third too. Okay, maybe just a first and a fourth. And a sixth. And a seventh. How about that, Columbus? Still no. Remove the seventh. Still no. Remove the sixth. Really? What if just a first and a seventh? It's really nothing much, Columbus. Just a first. Come on, really? You need to sweeten the value just a touch. Okay. You want us to sweeten the value just a touch? I've got something for you. How about... Really not liking that Banks contract. Really not liking that Banks contract. That might be something to get rid of, but not quite yet. Who's another guy where pretty... Alsner, Kerslack, Fletcher, Skion, Reger, Lions, Eberly, Lieutenant. Oh, Clefbaum. Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of Clefbaum, except he's playing in the AHL, so we can't do that. What about if we got rid of... Yeah, low top 4D would not be bad to get rid of. And then you give us a second rounder. How about that? Trade rejected. What about a third? Trade rejected. What about a third from Chicago? What about a fourth from you guys? Definitely accepted. Okay, good. So we got another first round pick. That's good. Who's another guy we want to get rid of? Let's see. Let's see guys who have potential, who won't grow. Lowry probably, but we want to see him at least for one more year, just to like see if he ever grows up or not. Other than that, definitely like these low top 40, low top 6. We can package them together to some team that wants them for like a second pick, second rounder. Just pretty good return. Considering we usually draft these guys in what, the 3rd, 4th round? 6th round for listening. And yeah, 2nd round. So like, basically you take a 2nd, you take a 6th, you get another 2nd or 1st. Who wants them? Any team? Minnesota wants one of them. Devils want one of them. Right off the gate, you want to. If you trade your, yeah, didn't think that would happen. But I can get a second and like a third, which is good return. Oh wait, what? Really? You wouldn't even accept a second? Interesting. Tampa wants both of them. Okay. Tampa, second and a third. Okay. Second and a sixth. Dude, what? Okay, just give me 2/3. I don't really care. I really don't care, to be honest. Just give me 2. Yeah, okay. Okay, Tampa Bay with your little nonsense. Be happy with them. You're not getting anything out of them. I might as well look at the third round and maybe that turns into like a medium elite that we trade down the road for like a first round pick, you know? It's always profit here in Seattle. We never make bad deals. Guys like anyone else we want to trade away from this group? Not really. These guys are all good. So we're looking at trading, yeah, these top 9s. Yeah. Okay. Now we're just looking for like really cheap picks. Really nice. Cheap. Save. These unsigned guys, I mean, I don't really care. I don't really like. They could pan out. Who knows? But I don't care. My policies is that I never keep a top 9 forward prospect. Does not matter to me because their potential is too low to be on this team. Same with the top 16. Maximum, those guys are going to be as AHLers, which nope, don't want to give. Want to give someone who's unsigned. I want to give. Yes, Erickson. I can flip all of these guys for. Is there any team that wants more than one of them? Some teams want Erickson, but is there any team that wants more than just Erickson? No. Okay. In that case, Boston, you've been a famous trader of ours. How about another trade? Give us a second for all these guys. You have yourself a deal. Give us a third for all of these guys, and a fourth, and a fifth, and you have a deal. Trade accepted. Let's go. Anyone else we want to get rid of? Looks like we want to get rid of. These are all HLers. Oh, 2 low top 60s. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of them. And the best part is they want both. So, Boston, don't mind if I steal some more picks from you guys. You want both of these guys. Lord save your manager. Don't know what he's thinking, but I'll take a fourth and a fifth of next year. Heck, even a sixth will do. Okay. We like Gilbert. Okay, just give us a fourth. Okay. Give us a fourth. Dude, okay, get out of here, Boston. Okay. Who was the other defenseman? Clemenson. Calgary. Yo, my man. Just Just give us a pick. I don't care. Give us a pick. Third and fifth. How about that? No? Okay, just fifth. Trade accepted. Thank you. I don't care what you say, because in my mind, that's a steal. Because I get another crack at drafting a gem, and I know these guys aren't panning out, so it's basically for free. It's a free thing for us, even though Calgary might think it's a steal for them. So these are all HLers, which means we won't trade them. But these three unsigned guys, low 70s, all of them, those guys will be traded for a 7th round pick. Not that 7th round picks pan out, but gives us a shot, you know? Because we already know these guys aren't panning out. Might as well trade them where their value is at their highest and make that cash money. Coyotes just want a nice crispy 7th. Give me a 6th too. Come on. Trade accepted. Thank you very much. And that means forwards and defensively we're done trading for the time being. Up till maybe we want to do a trade deadline. But goalies wise, anyone we want to trade yet? Probably Pouchot. 76 at 22. I mean, these guys are set. And I don't even think these guys will make it to the NHL ever. But they're playing in the AHL for now. So, other than that, Pouchot, yeah, there's no way. I mean, yeah, theoretically, but he's 76 at 22. I want to capitalize and give. I know the Ducks don't have a first rounder. How about the Coyotes? They want goalies. Who are their goalies right now? I mean, they have listened, our former pick, but let's be real here. He's been garbage. He's been hot garbage. And then after that, they have no one. So, yeah, I would say they probably need a goalie. Give us your first rounder, Arizona. Oh, you would have more than 50 skaters. Never mind. Boston, Buffalo, Calgary, Hurricanes. All right, Habs want him, but Pouchot will turn out, so I'd rather turn him to Columbus. We've already taken their first. I'd rather trade them to Dallas. No, Pouchot will go. Minnesota, no. Want to give it to a team that's bad in the East. Yeah, Philadelphia. Where is Carter Hart? I don't think he's on Philadelphia. Oh, he is, but he's 33. And they have no one after him. Classic. Have one good goaltender and the rest just a random 60, 78 playing in the NHL. Classic. Okay. You want to... I'll trade you. Just give me a first. What do you mean would have too many goalies? Garbage. Give me your that. No thanks then. Pittsburgh. They only have. Yeah, their goalies aren't great either. Again, same deal. Just give me every team, I swear. Every team has a. San Jose is a rebuilder now, apparently. Tampa, just give me your first. You wouldn't even give her first. Okay, give us a second, a third, a Actually, no. I'd rather just have first down the line because Tampa is going to be pretty bad for a long, long time. 2034 first round pick. Traded Suffolk. Thank you, Tampa Bay. I love you. Despite you having Pasternak and Carlo. I mean, who do you even have? You have an 80s? Okay, in terms of overall. Honestly, still not that bad of a team. Sergachev, Pasta, Point, Trevor Wong, Coonan, Velarde, Therrien, Fox, Thorburn. Looks like they have plenty of forwards. It's the defense that's lacking. Oh well, good for them. Good for you, Tampa. But we're done trading and we're done setting up scouts, which means we can finally start off the season after 30 minutes of just waiting up against San Jose, who we lost to in the second round last year. A bitter ending. We want to get revenge for that, but we don't, as they win at 3-2. That is not the best start. How about let's get our first win at home versus Minnesota. First period, 2-1. Second period, 5-1. All right, that's more than 5-4. Almost choke it. Romano not having the best start, but let's do some actual simming now. Let's go see who's another foe. Predators. Predators, famous playoff history between Seattle and the Predators. Always love to see them. Calgary 7-4 win, 4-1 win. All right, come on, let's get the 5-0 loss. Letting up too many goals. 4-2 win. Yes, classic. Every season, you have these random conversations. Dude, just, yes. Team player, play wherever you. Play where we need you, which is the third line. Vegas 5-2 win. Winnipeg 5-1 loss. A lot more losses than I want. Yeah. Really, the rookies, another loss 5-3. Can't say I like it, but not major cause of concern quite yet. Let's go see Boston. I don't know. 3-2 win versus the Senators. 3-2 OT win, 5-0 win. Okay, 3-game winning streak. We're starting to allow less goals. Buffalo 4-3, 3-2 shootout win. All right. The boys are back. Okay, good. I was getting worried. I was getting really worried for a second that we're not even gonna make the playoffs. But luckily, the boys have brought it back together. We're 11-4, which is a great record. 2-0 loss versus Edmonton. Snaps our winning streak, but then 5-4 shootout win. Again, bit too close. Kind of allowing a lot of goals. Not really what I like to see. But 13-5, you can't really argue with that record. 1-0 second period, 2-0 shutout. All right. We're starting to get it together. We're starting to assemble the pieces. We're first in the division. Let's go see who's another foe. Let's go see. We have Anaheim's first round pick, but they are actually doing really well. Let's go make sure we beat Anaheim. How about that? Pittsburgh 5-0 out. All right. Okay, we're getting it together now. Really hot streak by the goaltenders. 4-1 win versus the Kings, followed by a 4-3 win. All right, the boys are back. 17-5, 3-2 loss versus Dallas. That does not matter. Vince Gibson is sorry for how he's playing out there. I'll persuade him. Yeah, and he always appreciates that. Management morale goes up. Beat the defending cup champions Montreal, but lose 4-1, and now Jamie Newendijk is. I'm glad it's so easy to persuade everyone, but we need to win versus a tough teams because we're only winning versus bad teams at the moment. Detroit is a terrific competition. We lose 5-1, allowing the Ducks to now be they're doing really well. We have their first rounder. We want to make sure we win against them. Noah Thalfa, of course he would score versus his former team. We win 7-4 in a huge third period scoring streak. They had Clint Costin scoring 2 goals. We had plenty of goals ourselves. Offensive feast. 7-4 victory, though. We'll take it. Toronto is pretty good. Yeah, I guess we can see our old friends, Toronto. I mean, the bitterness has died off a bit since last time, but there's still memories of the dynasty, both of our respective dynasties, and so this is still a crackling matchup. And I mean, to be fair, Toronto is still doing really well, as 4-3 in the first period alone. The second period, no one scores. Then third period, all of a sudden, it's 6-6. But we win 7-6 because Connor Hellebuyck is in net for them. And he isn't very good anymore. We'll take that win. And we want to see Calgary now. San Jose, make sure we win versus San Jose. 4-3 win versus San Jose. Wild, terrible team. Yeah, we should win that easily. Okay, Calgary. Big team, big boys. Good team. 3-3 in the first period. They get Maximov, Andres Johnson, and Maximov scores again. Joshua Sharma, Clinton Griffith, and Pierre-Luc Dubois for us. 5-4, Joshua Sharma adds in another, Newendijk, and then Strome for them. And we win it 7-5. The boys rally, and the boys do really, really well. That's a good win. That's a really good win. As now we're 6 points ahead of anyone else in our division. Let's go see. Let's go see Chicago Blackhawks. Seems like a good matchup. We lose 4-2 versus Carolina. Can we pick it back up versus New York? Yes, we can. 4-1 win. Vancouver, divisional foe, 5-3 win. Perfect. Vegas, 1-0 shutout. Perfect. Winnipeg, 4-1 win. Nashville, 3-1 win. I don't want trade offers. Come on, we're 30-10. 31-10. You really want trade offers when you're that good? Are you insane? As a wrapped 8-2 win versus New Jersey. How about another 6-game winning streak? Shootout loss versus Florida, but that was great. Bunch of simming as we're 11 points ahead of even Calgary now. Chicago 0-0. Then 1-0. They're actually shutting out our dynamic offense. I'm not gonna jump in, but I wanna slow sim this. Oh yeah, Pierre-Luc Dubois, the captain on the first line this season, is making an impact. I like to see it. But then Adrian Kempe scores for them, making it 2-1, and we drop it 2-1. You don't necessarily like to see that. However, still a pretty good streak. Now, more than halfway through the season, we want to look at how the team's doing. Clinton Griffith, 50 points, 28 goals. Is he in the running for Maurice Richard again? One would think so. One would think that he would be, because he's been close to winning it for years, and he already won one after all. But oh my goodness, never mind. Patrick Laine is having a career season at the age of 33, scoring 40 goals in 46 games. Are you kidding me? Patrick Laine. What a beast. Insane. He is getting better and better, aging like a fine wine, as he's scoring 108 career record, and now he's on pace for crazy numbers. Patrick Laine, talk about that. 5 goals ahead of anyone else. And in terms of points, he's also miles ahead of anyone else. Nick Ehlers to first. That Winnipeg first line, deadly. Just for us, Clinton Griffith, Capo is above point per game. Still on that same standard he's been on for a long, long time now. Just point per game or close to point per game. His best season was 90 points. But other than that, usually it's just point per game type of guy. And hey, terrific career. 1,000 games played now for Capo, all with Seattle. 857 points. He's having a great career so far. Only 30 years. And here we go. Pierre-Luc Dubois. How about an offensive resurgence at the age of 33 because he's being on the first line, eh? 44 points, point per game, close to point per game. The last time he was close to this was all the way back in 2027 when he had a crazy season on the second line. But yeah, he's been superb in his numerous years for us too. He's played 102, 184, 266, 348, 430, 512, 594, 96, 600, another 74 is 674, 676, 7, over 900 games played with us. So he's been around for a long, long time too. Vince Gibson, then it starts to drop off, however. Vince Gibson not doing too bad. 34 points, definitely better than last season, I would say so far. But last season was one of his worst seasons. Morgan Wiskoskis, 30 points, up on his usual pace, pretty much. Bluane, 30. Nieuwendyk, though. Nieuwendyk's starting to scare me. Once a franchise potential, he never really turned out. 79 points. But this season, this would be the first time he would go below 60. And he's 89 overall at 26. His contract is also pretty bad. London, Sharma, Sharpumty, 20 points, that's good. Lisak, Hulsi, Antropov, Banks, Halaschuk. Okay. Not bad. How's the goaltending looking? Goaltending's my biggest concern. But hey, they're doing well. Edgar Knights is taking the mantle away from Dustin Romano right now. 913, 2.47, 21 wins, 4 shutouts. Good numbers. Both of them 89 overalls. Both of them guys we took in the third round, pretty much like right after each other. Really good steals. I mean, I don't doubt their regular season. I doubt their playoffs. That's what I'm concerned about. But for now, not bad. Not bad for sure. Let's go sim. Let's go see Anaheim. They're a pretty good team this season. We want to view the draft class, but not at the moment. Oilers 5-0 loss. Yikes, but that's okay. We're still 34-12-1. 4-0 shutout versus St. Louis. That's more like it. 2-1 OT win. 5-2 win versus Pittsburgh. LA 4-1 win versus a good team. Tampa 3-2 win. Trades are starting to go down. And Dallas 5-3 win. 40-12-2. What a record. Montreal 3-2 shootout win. We're doing really, really well. 5-3 win versus Detroit. The Ducks are in a wild card spot, but they're very far behind us. But they're a good team, so we still want to see them. 1-0, 3-0. Okay, so the Ducks are apparently good enough to beat us. Fair enough. 4-1 loss versus the Ducks. Eventually you lose. I'm gonna sim up to the trade deadline. That way all of our scouts will be done scouting. And then I'm gonna do scouting. And then I'm gonna set up to end for the rest of the playoffs. 3-0 loss versus New York. 5-3 loss versus Columbus. We're beating our odds. We're trying to get 60 wins. Come on, boys. Camden Riley. 75 top 9. I'll pass. Clinton Griffith, 37 goals. He's still racking up them goals as if he's Wayne Gretzky. Nah, that's a bad reference. More like Ovechkin. He's our modern Ovechkin. Look at him, 94 overall, 246 goals, 376 points. I mean, the man scores. The man scores a ton. So is he contending for the Maurice Richard? Patrick Laine is still miles ahead. I mean, he's on the first page, but Patrick Laine exists, and he is not just miles ahead, but he's miles ahead in front of everyone with his 86 points, 49 goals, 37 assists. It's pretty crazy how good he is. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Clayton Keller, our Lord and Savior, has had a resurgence in LA. Not even a resurgence. Look at this. 73, 65, 51, 77. It's horrendous minuses. And then all of a sudden, this season, he's become a great player. Nice. In his 2 seasons with us, he was terrific. I mean, I loved him. But that contract of 12 mil, not worth it. Not worth it at all. Look at that. It was 12 mil. Now it's 9 mil. And he's off to expiring. So maybe we see a return of Clayton Keller. You also have Connor McDavid right over here, 93 overall at age 35, still tearing it apart. He's been lights out. I mean, he's Connor McDavid. What do you expect? What do you even expect? But this is what's more surprising. A guy like Nick Ehlers, 36, 84, putting up numbers like this. Insane. And you have Marner. How old is he? 34. Okay. Nylander, 35. Svechnikov is still 31. He's still young. Kyle Connor, 35. Who's the oldest good player? Not too many, actually. In fact, by age, the oldest person who's doing well is Nick Ehlers, 36. Although you got plenty of 30-year-olds, plenty of mid-30-year-old legends who are doing really well. Even our boy Pierre-Luc Dubois. Yeah, good stuff from the team. Clinton Griffith, 63. Kako, 56. Dubois, 56. Gibson, eh? Picking it up. You love to see it. Jamie Nundyke, not bad. Viscoskis, that's really good. Bluet to London, pretty good rookie season. Joshua Sharma, Charpentier, Newbo, Antropov is up to 92 overall. Are you kidding me? Wow, I didn't even notice that. He's a defensive defenseman. Perfect. Well, that's amazing. Kyle Sloan, 84. Hulsey, 81. Hardy Chuck. Lesak Banks. Halischuk is still 87. I mean, it's good stuff. In terms of goaltending, oh wow, yeah, Edgar Knight's really running it away. 43 games played, 31 wins, 5 shutouts, 916 save percentage compared to Romano. And it's not even like Romano is doing bad. It's just Edgar Knight's is killing it. So yeah, we're happy with the goaltending. We're happy with the team. I'm gonna quickly do some scouting. Then we're gonna return. No trades to be made. I mean, why would you? When you're 45. How's our AHL team doing? That's a question. Worse than before. Still good, though. We have Clefbaum. Yeah, I mean, we don't have many prospects. Advin Views up to 78. Stephenson up to 78. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's do our scouting now. Dave Barlow top 6 up at the bottom. Just want to go. No, we want to go up to May. Too high to be HL top 6 at that point. Ooh, a goalie this high in the draft. That's honestly, I would like that. May 19, yeah, so up to 34 for the first WHL guy. Low top 40s are pretty worth it at this stage in the game. Bottom sixes that high, it won't happen. I guess we can just get extra scouting on these guys up, even though we don't want them. USA East, man. What do you have to show me? Low top 40. Hey, that's not bad. Another medium elite. And then I guess we could scout these guys, even though we don't really want them, but life happens, stuff happens, might as well do it. QMJHL now. Wait, did this say top 6? No, it didn't. Okay. Fringe starter, might as well. Ooh, a high. So this must be a good goalie draft. Okay. You like to see that because it's always good to have goalies in the system. USA West. Look at that name, Isaiah Standard. Just for that name, I'm gonna scout more. That's probably the funniest name I've ever heard out of EA. Man, gotta love that name generator. Huh? What a name. What a name. Isaiah Standard. What a standard to keep, EA. Funny. Dude, EA. Love it. Literally EA with their dad jokes. SHL is like the new OHL. Because there's so many prospects. Another goalie medium elite. This draft really is good for goalies, I think. Too low to be that bad. First OHL. Not much OHL scouting to do, honestly. I mean, yeah, there is quite a bit, but like the quality of the prospects are dwindling. Low top 6 honestly might be worth it. Look at all these goalies maybe that are... This is insane, the amount of goaltenders there might be in this draft that are good. Wow. Our second WHL. What did our first one do? Pretty much the whole top 200. Okay. Good to know. So you'll do, not that we really need it, but you'll do after 200. Never mind, I stand corrected. There isn't anyone good after 200. So just flip it apart. Start from the top then. And just do some double scouting. Oh, no. HL, low top 6. Okay. Okay, second OHL. Now, unlike the WHL, the OHL actually needs that second scout because this guy has done only up 145 to 55. So you want to do you want to definitely scout Shane Wright. Why is he in the 2030 draft? And why is he a top 6? And why is he similar to Tyler Seguin? He should be elite. I'm gonna change this for next franchise mode, but okay. He isn't even fully scouted. It's funny. Top 9s. After that is guys we've already scouted. So now we want to go below 145. We want to look at the guys that we have scouted, but not double scouted. Yes. There you go. Since this is such a good draft for goalies, I'm tempted to scout even fringe starters because they might be higher. And I want to see if they are, because I can already tell based on the sheer amount of goalies that have medium elite potential and high elite potential that this is going to be a great draft for goalies. And so we should probably aim to pick up quite a little bit of them. USA Central or only USA Central Scout. Don't know why I'm telling you all this when I've told this a million times. Okay. I don't think we'll have enough time for the draft today, but we'll probably be able to get through the playoffs. Probably. Or at least some of it, for sure. Might as well scout these high rated guys. You never know. You never know. Second QMG Child Scout. What did the first one do? Up to, looks like, did all the bottom up to 41. Okay. So Dennis Seidenberg would do above. We already have him covered. Yeah, definitely worth double scouting these guys. Always scout these top guys, especially a high elite goaltender at 58. Now that is tempting. Definitely. Because if a goalie is rated that high, usually it means that they're good. Like, really good. After all, Edgar Knight's third rounder. Same with Dustin Romano, both third rounders. We, of course, goalies are a long-term project. They take 4 years, even for the best of them, to pan out. But they're really, really worth it. I mean, you've seen the success I've had in this franchise mode. Not that we definitely want more success. We're like in the midway point of the franchise mode, and even though we do have quite a bit of cups, we have like 4. Yeah, we have 4, the 1 and then the 3P. But I really want more cups. Oh my goodness, 3-bar Phil Housley. So number 1 overall is medium elite, NHL ready. Pretty standard then, not any franchise potential guys. Fair enough, really, pretty fair. Can probably go a bit below Filatov. And who knows, maybe Karpazadov. So many good defensemen in Russia. Second Liga scout, what did our first one do? Probably did everything. Yeah. Yeah, I was feeling he did everything. So our second one, as usual, easy job. Just go out there, double scout, you know. Our only extra Liga scout. Scout, but you know, Prokop. Hey, medium elite, maybe. High HL starter. Now that's something I'm not tempted on. Low top 40, not bad. He might be high top 9 or high top 6. Definitely not high top AHL. I've never seen an AHLer go that high, so yeah, you would probably think that Maybe scout a couple of, just one more. Yep, actually got third OHL scout now. What did our second one do? Did the top and also did a bit at the bottom. However, just did up to 255. So there is more to scout with the third scout. So not just a double scouter like he usually is. I mean, assuming the potential. There's usually at the bottom there is no potential. So these guys end up being double scouters. But there is Chichu. And hey, his name is legendary. So might as well give it a shot. But other than that, he's a double scouter of these guys at the top. The guys we care about. Top 50 double scouted. Perfect. Our second SHL scout. Our first one did what? Did top 130. Geez, we need more SHL scouts, I think. So next year we might be doing another little switch up on our scouts. Because this is not really enough. 130. I believe we're scouting. Yeah, so what's the lowest guy he's scouting? 136. So below 136, there's still plenty of good prospects. High backup even. It's worth giving a shot just because of how good the goalie draft class is this year. It's worth it. Usually I never go for these guys, but I think it's worth it in this specific case. And I'm not sure why, but I just have a lingering feeling that maybe one of these guys are actually good in disguise. Do we have him like fully uncovered? Yes, we do. So just get rid of this guy and then we're good. Third WHL scout. What did the first two do? This one did the top. Just the top. I mean, oh yeah, because it's double scouting. Okay, so this is like triple scouting. But no, not actually, because I'm gonna go like below 80 and do double scouting. What's the last guy that my first scout was scouting? Apparently it was Lin. So go from below Lin on to Salcedo. UN Meyer. Russian even. Goaltenders are good in this draft this year, so might as well take a shot, even though it doesn't look good at first sight. Top 9. Top 9. And that's it for him. And then we have our 3 final scouts. The Dell. Let's just go from whoever we've scouted. Pasquale. Nice name, but bad potential. Ooh. Lowly Armstrong. Popovich. Just gotta add like 1, 2 people and then we're done here. Okay, so our only NLA, we'll do him before our second Russia scout. He has not scouted anyone below 355. Okay. Medium elite. Okay. And then low top 4. Even that's not bad. Those guys aren't bad. Low top 6. That's honestly not bad. Like, bang, look at all this. What? No way. Okay, so we got what's one of the low top 40. Perfect. So he's done. And then Russia, what did we do with our first Russia scout? We did looks like the top up to 175. Okay. So you'll do below 175. Below 175, so yeah, like just go to decov and then medium elite. Done. Glebov, medium elite. Voinov, top 9. Goldman, backup, top 9. So low top 60, low top 9. HL top 2D, low top 40. Low elite. Low elite. Medium elite. Low elite. Medium elite. Low elite. Medium elite. And that'll be it. So yeah, now we're done the scouting up till May 24th. Yeah, May 24th. So now we can get some simming done again. And we're gonna resume it. Let's see, who do we wanna see? Calgary, Vancouver. Calgary is tempting to go see, but let's go see Patrick Laine and his band of bandits. Because we want to see, because we might face the Jets in the playoffs, given that they currently occupy a wildcard spot. And as we say that Tampa Bay has dealt Pastrnak to Pittsburgh, I do not like that. Oh, I thought it was 91 for a second. Yeah, you don't usually see 91s get traded. Okay. 60 win versus San Jose, 4-2 win versus Minnesota, 3-2 loss versus Calgary, 8-4 win. Can we reach 100 points? Not versus the Islanders. Can we reach 100 points? Yes, we can with a 10-2 route. 6-2 loss versus Vegas. We will for sure get 50 wins. The question is, how many above 50 can we get? Winnipeg 2-0 from Paul Bradford. Our former pick. But we still win. We shut down Laine, we shut down Wheeler. That's all that matters. We got Clinton Griffith, we got London. We won it 3-2. Perfect. So just like that, we clinch a playoff spot and we reach 50 wins. Who else do we want to see? We want to see Chicago. We do want to see Chicago. Good old Chicago. 6-2 win versus Nashville. 6-2 loss versus Ottawa. 3-1 loss versus Coyotes. 4-1 win versus the Devils. 6-3 win versus Buffalo. 4-2 win versus Florida. We've clinched our division now. 54 wins. 2-0 versus Chicago. 4-2. 6-2. Boys are on fire. 55 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games remaining. We can reach 60 wins provided we win all games left in the season. Let's go see Boston. That'd be. I don't think I've ever reached 60 wins in an NHL franchise mode yet. Wait, Capitals. You had to ruin it. Shootout loss versus Capitals. We won't reach 60 wins. Can we still reach 59? 5-1 in the first period versus Boston. 5-2. Wow. Okay, Boston made it close. We won 7-6, but they made it absurdly close. That is scary. We've clinched our conference. Can we get above 120 points? That's actually really good if we do. Because, I mean, either way, it's a terrific season. But above 120, that's up there with the best NHL regular season records, I believe. Capo has all of our goals. Clinton Griffith adds 2 more. We win 4-1 versus the Leafs. So this is definitely our best season of all time in our respective franchise. But is this an NHL? Is this close to like a great season of all time? Most points, most wins is 62. So yeah, it's pretty close. Most points ever was 132. I'm trying to see. Yeah, team records. What was? I think that's 132, 131, 129. Definitely puts us up there. 121 points. That's good for tied for 7th best ever in the NHL, tied with the Boston Bruins and Washington for 7th place of all time. So that's actually a really good team. This is a historic regular season, but can we turn it up in the playoffs? That is to be seen. But before that, Clinton Griffith reaches 50 goals yet again, 95 points. The man is Ovechkin 2.0. Look at this. Reaches 50 goals for the 3rd straight season. But along with that, an assist record this time. And he ties his career high in points, which is 95 points. Amazing player, Clinton Griffith. Capo, 80 points. The old man still has it. Even at the age of 31, 80 points. He's still performing. And this is a surprise. Pierre-Luc Dubois, 80 points, 63 assists. That should be good for, yeah. And points too, that's his 2nd best season of all time. His last best season was in 2027, but that is a great season for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Vince Gibson even having a bounce back year after a garbage year last year with only 58 points. Bounces back to his usual 70 points. We like it. Jamie Newendike, though, I think this is probably his worst season in a little bit. Yeah, usually he scores 60, 70 points. This season he scored just 58 points, which isn't bad. Henrik Lundin had himself a nice rookie year, 53 points. Oh wait, not a rookie year, 2nd year, 53 points, eclipses his rookie year of last season, 44. Morgan Muskoskis up on that 3rd line, always produces numbers. Yavis Bluane too always produces numbers, although I must admit this is his worst season in quite a while because he's on the third line, but that's still terrific numbers. Charpentier though, he's amazing. Charpentier is among the best defensemen I've. Marcus Antropov, how about that? A defensive defenseman that still puts up 36 points, plus minus of 31. Terrific stuff. Joshua Sharma, a good follow-up season. Lucas Newble had himself 33 points too. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. Definitely respectable. Hulsey had 30 points. That eclipses his previous year, but not as good as his rookie year. Kyle Sloan, he had just 27 points in the second year, not what we want to see. Horty Chuck, 26 points in his rookie year, not bad. Martin Banks really fell off because he's playing third line, but his plus minus and his defensive stats are still pretty good. Lissac Halstruck, 15 points, worst on the team in terms of points. He's always bad in terms of points because he's not meant to get points. He's our defensive shutdown defenseman. And yeah, he is good. He's really good too. A lot of this core we drafted and we've kept for a while now. How about the goalies though? Goalies, Edgar Knights, 914 save percentage. That's pretty good. Unlike Romano, 900, not the best. Not too bad either though. Entire league-wise, in points, it was Patrick Laine picking up an Art Ross. In terms of goals, I think, yeah, he also picked up the Maurice Richard. So Patrick Laine, 32 years of age, he's still putting up insane numbers. Still really, really good. Took a lot of penalties, though. Not sure Winnipeg would have liked that. But yeah, this is... we won the President's Trophy. We've been really good. It's time to see who are we facing in the playoffs. San Jose, talk of the devil, and HL also made playoffs. Good. Also, what are the contracts looking like? Because we're gonna have to re-sign some players. Charpentier is gonna want a lot. Yeah, classic 11 mil. And this time he's a UFA, which does make it problematic. We'll have to make space before the usual time in which we make space. Newbo doesn't even want to return. If he did, 6.6, not the worst contract. I mean, it's better than Banks. Swen Roden also wants to return. Now he actually wants to return in a nice deal. Okay, we'll just renew you because that's a pretty easy, fair deal. Going by all expiring, we'll have to address the big guns, Nubo and Charpentier, Sedin. Oh, Sedin wants to resign. Honestly, not too bad of a contract. We could afford it. Other than that, though, we could probably address these contracts later. So let's look at all expiring goalie. Just Claremont. We don't even need him anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's just get going in the playoffs then. First game, 0-0, 1-1, 1-1. San Jose wins it in OT. Not really like to see offense was sleeping. Swan Roden renews. Good. Second game, another defensive battle. So San Jose is good, yeah? Their goalie, another 2-1 loss in OT. Edgar Knights is playing well though. It's the offense that's not clicking at the moment. I'll sim one last game. If we go down 3-0, we'll have to make some offense. Okay, there we go. 2-2. We finally start to score, but now they're scoring 2. We lose 6-3. We're down 3-0 in the first round. Haven't been getting enough offense. This is insane. Okay, let's have a look. Goaltending. Edgar Knight's 890 save percentage. Get out of here. Romano's playing. Next change. Antropov, 1 assist -1. Not too bad. Halstruck 0 -2. Charpentier 0 -2. Halstruck 0 -1. -2. Banks -1. So the entire defense. Who do we have in terms of scratches? Not any defensive. Okay, cool. Is there any way we can load up? If you put Banks on the first pair for one game, I'll give a +3. I mean, worth a shot, I guess. Offensively, Dubois 2 assists +1. That's good. 1 goal +2. Scoring's not there. 1 assist -5. Okay, get out of here, Henrik London. No, never mind. Bluane -2, 0 points. Viscoskis 2 points -1. That doesn't do anything either. Maybe put up Carl Sloan? What is going on? Viscoskis, Bluane? Up on that second line, maybe? Maybe it's can't be special teams. I'm gonna leave it like that. We're desperate now. Because if we lose, that'll be a first round exit. That'll be one of the worst upsets I've ever seen. But, oh my goodness, they still tough. But we win it. Okay. Who scored? So Bluane had the game winner. That's a good change. Nuremberg, London. Bluane was good. Okay. 52 shots on net. Their goaltender has been lights out. How can you go 59 something? Okay, finally, Viscoskis, Griffith, Hordichuk. The boys are starting to wake up. 5-2 win. The changes are looking good so far, anyway. Let's try pushing it to game 7, 1-1. In the first period, we're gonna have to see this live, and we might have to jump in because we do not want to get ousted. Vince Gibson, let's go. And then San Jose, okay, we kill it off. How about another kill off? Yes, let's go. 5-on-4 power play, can we wrap it up? No. But then Joshua Sharma, all right, so the changes are seemingly helping, it seems like, because we've just won 3 in a row to tie it back up 3-3 in the series. Game 7. First period, 1-0 Capo Caco. Second period, Capo Caco. What a shutout. Dustin Romano, we made it through the first round after being down 3-0. Wow. That's one of the most electrifying comebacks I've ever seen. That shows grit and identity in a team. We're also doing well in the AHL. Good for that. Good to see that. We're facing LA. Hey, I mean, the changes worked, so I'm going to keep it that way. 2-0 LA, 3-2 LA wins. We almost pulled it back, but LA wins game 1. Okay. I'm gonna try and see another game, but definitely on a short leash. 1-1 Kirby Dak for them. Third period, out shooting them 29-16. Eerily quiet. 31 shots to 19. Can someone? Kirby Dak is the hero for LA. Oh no! Jamie Newendike. Are you Kyle Salove? Jamie Newendike. Wow. Okay, that shows some more grit. So this is a comeback team. They struggle to do well, but then seemingly out of nowhere they come back. 1-1 in the first period. Second period, nothing. LA takes that one 2-1. So scoring's gone quiet again. I'll sim one last game. 2-1 Clayton Keller, but then the scoring survives. Henrik London, 7-3 win. Keller had a hat trick for LA, but it didn't matter. Okay, now we gotta check out the stats again. Clinton Griffith is up to 95 overall now. Dubois, Henrik London, it doesn't matter that he's a -6 because he has 9 points. What else do you want? Capo Caco's been a bit questionable. Jamie Newendike. Okay, so Jamie Newendike is a problem. Got it. Let's edit some lines. Dubois has been magnificent. Griffith has been magnificent. Kako has been okay, not the best. Blouin has been good. Gibson has been okay. Newendike, okay. Third line, maybe it's worth a shot to see Jamie Newendike on the third line for a little bit. Because this fourth line, they're doing well. They're doing pretty well. Defensively, Banks up on that first pair is doing well. Charpentier is really doing well. Halischuk, Lissac. Antropov is not doing well. But we're not going to play him less than the third pair. He has to be on the third pair at least. As a 92 overall guy, we can't scratch him. 2-0 first period. Capo Caco, Jamie Newendike. Finally. 2-1 Quinton Byfield. But we hold on. Dustin Romano is really the saving grace at the moment. He is really doing well. AHL current round of playoffs is over. We're into the conference finals in the AHL. Good to see that. And we can potentially win the second round here. 1-0 first period. LA makes it 2-1. They have some fight, but it doesn't matter because Pierre-Luc Dubois, Capo, and Griffith, and who will see, all wrap it up. And it is a wrap. We're on to the conference finals, back in familiar territory. And also versus Colorado, which is also familiar territory to us. We have faced Colorado in the conference finals. There were heated rivalries back when Seattle was a dynasty. fans still have the memories, so it's going to be a lights out series. But 4-1 statement victory in game 1. The boys are ready to rock and roll. We've been lights out since dropping 3 in a row in the first round. That really scared me. 1-0 Colorado, then 1-1 Yavis Blue. Okay, Colorado make it 2-1. A good stuff. How is Dustin Romano's save percentage? Because it seems like he's doing really, really well. Go to goaltending. 935 save percentage. Wow, okay. Edgar Knights, you might have been the regular season star, but Dustin Romano is the playoff star. Okay, facing Colorado again. We do not care about scouting at this time. 1-1 in the first period, second period 2-1, still 2-1. The scoring has gone dry again. The scoring just dries up, and this is not good. 2-1. We're gonna sim this. Either way, some changes will be made. But 4-1, so the offense was alive. Mikko Rantanen still on that Colorado team. But we're gonna make some changes to the offense yet again. Dubois is doing well. I mean, that first line, plus 12, plus 11, plus 7, they're playing well. And same with Yavis Blue. He's playing really well. Vince Gibson, he's playing okay. Henrik London with that plus minus is killing me a bit. Morgan Viskauskas, this third line is really killing me. Jamie Newendike seemingly got some confidence back, so maybe we put it back that way. Yeah, it's gotta be this third line. Maybe we try out Kyle Sloan up on the third line, because it seems like he's doing better than Joshua Sharma. On defense, Shalpomte and Banks are doing amazing. Hostrek's doing well. Lissak's doing well. Antropov is starting to be okay. If I put Banks back on the third pair for a little bit, because I don't want Antropov's morale to go too down. And to be honest, I didn't think it was his fault in the first place. I thought it was goaltending. Let's see. 1-0 Colorado. Are you kidding me? We got shut out 1-0. We're down 3-2. Okay. This one, I'm not going to sim it period by period. I'm going to sim it slow sim. Extremely slow slim. Because we don't want to lose Clinton Griffith on the power play. Let's go 95 overall. But then we give up a short-handed goal. But then Capo 2-1. All right. Overall, good power play. We scored 2 and we let up 1. I mean, we don't want to see the short-handed, but if we have to, let it be. 2-1. Romano's coming up big. 2-2. Just as you say that. Where is the offense? Jamie Newendike, where are you, my friend? Where are you? Clinton Griffith is just carrying the team offensively. Third period. If we really need to win this, 5-on-4 power play for Colorado. We kill it off. Let's go. We needed that kill. Another power play. Who is taking these penalties? But I mean, Viskoskis scored a short-hander, but who is taking these penalties late? Sloan, Newendike, Blue. Newendike, I'm really not liking you, buddy, at this moment. But we win 4-2. And we're going to game 7. I gotta say, 3-3 in the conference finals in the Eastern, too, between the Suns and Carolina. AHL, we lost in the conference finals. Who cares? It's Jamie Newendike. I'm not confident with Jamie Newendike. Let's get London to be on the second line. -5, yes. But if you look at the minuses, maybe Carl Sloan with the defensively. But plus minus has not been good other than the first line. Defensively, okay, Antropov's back. Okay, good. So I'm gonna just keep it mostly as it is. Come on. Game 7 in the conference finals to return to the finals for the first time in a long, long time. 2 seasons to be precise. We kill off a penalty. They make it 1-0. Carlos on Romano. Vince Gibson, let's go. We need that second line production. That second line's been nowhere to be seen. We need the second line production. But we also need third line, fourth line, first line, Capo Caco, Pierre-Luc Dubois. As this is an extended 5-on-4, but we kill it off. Our penalty kill really is excellent. However, there is the offense. Dustin Romano can't stand on his head all day, you know? There we go. Coming from the clutchest man in the business, Amir Halistruk. And then their captain, Mikko Rantanen, scores. Also a very clutch player. I can't wait any longer. We're jumping in. 99 offense, 100 defense, 95 goaltending. On paper, this is the best team I've ever made. But can we clutch it out? Can we clutch it out in the playoffs? This is what you ride and die for. This has been arguably the most roller coaster playoffs we've been in a long, long time as well. Going down 3-0 in the first round, we thought it was over before it even began. However, now we're in Game 7 of the conference finals. Come on, boys. Also, this is the first time I'm going to be playing with a lot of these boys. I've never played with Antropov and a lot of the new players we have. Chalponti, another one of the most clutchest. Mikko Rantanen, though. Oh, so really their first line hasn't changed much from the golden days, back when we would face up in every single conference finals. But it seems they've gotten rid of Nathan McKinnon. Jamie Newendike. Oh, they haven't got rid of Nathan McKinnon, but it seems he's on the second line. Carl Sloan, Marcus Antropov, Carl Sloan. They have possession. They're doing well. Nice little interception by the defensive defenseman Antropov. We lose a puck. And then Colorado picks it up. Dustin Romano with an easy save. Halistruk with a rare turnover. Clinton Griffith is going to just dump it in. We're trying to survive till OT. Nathan McKinnon, though, wants to... Easy save. Clinton Griffith, 95 overall. The best sniper in the game. Takes a hit. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, baby. Are you kidding me? Clinton Griffith, the best sniper in the game, with a weak backhand shot, then picks up the rebound, The goaltender nowhere to be found. Pops it into the empty net. 3-2. And now just 16 seconds left. We might be heading to the NHL Finals. They're pulling their goalie. Oh, Henrik London. Oh, misses the empty net. Amir Halstruck just... It doesn't matter because we are moving into the finals. Dustin Romano saved us from a 3-down first round when Edgar Knights was struggling. He's carried us all the way to the finals. Now we're up in the finals versus who? Is it Senators or is it Hurricanes? Who are we facing? It is, drum roll please, the Carolina Hurricanes. The Carolina Hurricanes are who we are facing. Let's take a look at their lines. Nothing compares to our lines, but let's take a look at their lines. Not edit lines, view lines. View lines. Yes, versus Carolina. Let's see. Carolina. Big bunch of jerks. Of course, they have Bill Lau, 90 overall, first round pick in 2021. He's good. Travis Konechny, 35-year-old, not the best first liner, 16 points. Mikko Koskiranta, though, the heart and soul of Carolina. Heart and soul of Carolina. He was real lights out. He slowed down a little bit, but Jamie Marchment is on Carolina, apparently, with a new updated potential of top 9. That's a weak second liner. Martin Necas, though, that's a really good second liner. Timashov, though, really, it's not their second line. It's Noah Gregor. Honestly, they aren't that good, to be honest, especially their fourth line. Offensively and defensively, it doesn't seem like much. Just seems like veterans playing way out of their class because that's how EA functions. Unless they have an insanely good goaltender. Oh yeah, I forgot. Jalen Thornton, our second round pick in 2023, our biggest mistake is yet again carrying Carolina with his .920 save percentage. No wonder they're doing well. Because we have given them one of the best goaltenders there is in the business. But we also have one of the best goaltenders in the business. So it's not like we're going to complain. Let's go period by period. First period, an offensive slugfest. 4-3, 5-4, 7-5 victory in the first game. Both goaltenders got figured out in the first game. It was an offensive fest, but we took it. 7-5, 3 games more. First period, 1-0. Second period, we're down 3-2. But we make it 3-3 in the third period. Mikko Koskiranta, 4-3 Carolina. Romano's not doing too well. Can we tie it up? Can we tie it up? I'm going to jump in and I'm going to try and tie it up myself because I want to be the one leading my team. GM, head coach, owner, player, you name it. I am the ultimate owner of this team. I have put my heart and soul, along with my friend Adil Baig, who has helped me manage this team every step of the way. Here we go. All classic. Jamie Newendike. Season opening. Amir Halstead to Jamie Newendike. Morgan Wiskoskis saw an opening, but he couldn't quite pot it in. Khalil Lissack. Near house struck. Oh, big hit. Morgan Wiskoskis.
And he gains the zone here.
He's always been pretty clutch. Khalil Lissack. Paul Sloan. Jamie Newendike. Oh, Morgan Wiskoskis, every goal. Talk of the devil. Talk of the clutch, man. He just finds his way. The epic mustache. And now we have our first line, Clinton Griffith. Marcus Antropov. Sammy Niku gets blocked. Marcus Antropov draws a penalty. That's what we're looking for. We're on the power play with 57.7 seconds left. Up on the power play is Yavis Bouin, Morgan Wiskoskis, and Henrique London. Lucas Newbo takes a shot. Easy save by Jalen Thornton. The first two games of this finals have been anything but what we were expecting. We were expecting a defensive battle. So far, it's been an offensive battle. We were expecting Jalen Thornton and Dustin Romano to duel it out. So far, it's Clinton Griffith versus Nico Koski-Ranta. Oh my goodness! Henrique London with a terrific goal. He just picked up the rebound and he casually put it behind the goaltender on the power play. We are now winning 5-4 in the third period, and we might go up 2-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. They're going empty net. We're gonna try and score on the empty net. Jamie Marshman. Martin Nichas. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. We win. We win it at home. Capo Caco, the star of the show. 1 goal, 2 assists. And we are up 2-0 versus Carolina. But as we saw in the first round, even a 3-0 lead isn't safe. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's think about game 3 and let's try and win it. Game 1. Okay, first period, 1-1. Second period, explosion. Kyle Sloan, Henrique London, Clinton Griffith, Carl Hulsey, all with goals. Clinton Griffith has 2. Kyle Sloan had 2. We win it 6-2. We're up 3-0. Lord Stanley is in sight. Can we wrap it up, though? Let's see if we can wrap it up. First period, 1-0 Capo Caco. Second period, 1-0 still. Dustin Romano pitting a shutout. That's ruined by Brandon Lowe on the power play. 1-1 now. They're on the power play again. Who's taking these penalties late? Doesn't matter because Martin banks. 2-1. 5 minutes left. 4 minutes. 3, 2, 1. We're going to jump in because we can potentially... And our offense has seemingly grown to 100. 195. This is a dream team we have here. Obviously, there's going to be cap casualties. But... as long as we keep the core together, this might be the beginning of a new dynasty. And I am gonna see. I'm gonna make sure of it myself that we win the Stanley Cup. Vince Gibson loses a face-off. We kill Noah Gregor. Yavis Blouin misses a puck only to make a hit. Vince Gibson, Yavis Blouin. Back to Vince Gibson. Camella, AHL legend for us. We're not afraid. They've gone hold their goalie, and they're not even gonna contest us. Oh, never mind. They got the goalie to come back. Never mind. Martin Banks winds it up for a slap shot. Lucas Newbold to Vince Gibson. Misses. Sammy Niku. Jake Bean. Martin Banks. Koski Ranta. They pulled their goalie again. 10 seconds left till we hail Lord Stanley. They miss a golden opportunity. We are not playing defense at all, Henry. Dustin Romano with a huge one-timer save. 1.7 seconds left till we host Lord Stanley. We're gonna try and win the face-off. We did. We have swept the Carolina Hurricanes to win the Stanley Cup, our 5th Stanley Cup in this franchise mode. There you go. A new generation, a new dynasty has begun. Gone are the names of Connor Hellebuck, Robin Leonard. Gone are the names of Gabriel Landeskog, Kel McCarr. Gone are the names of Clayton Keller. But this is a new dynasty led by our 2 still longest tenured players. Pierre-Luc Dubois as captain has won his 4th cup, a legendary captain to say the least. Capo Caco has also won his 5th cup. He's been with us for a long, long time. And Dustin Romano, what a save. Without Dustin Romano, what would have happened to us? Sure, he took a back step in the regular season as he was a backup, as Edgar Knight stole the show. But here we go. Conn Smythe. Who else can it be? Clinton Griffith, who not only is our best player in the regular season, but is our best player in the playoffs. Although I personally think it should have deserved to Dustin Romano, I understand why they gave it to Clinton Griffith. After a 2-year absence, Gary Bettman, I am pleasured to give this award to Seattle, winning the Stanley Cup in Game 4. Carolina Hurricanes are saying, ooh, they got swept in the Stanley Cup Finals. There you go, Captain Pierre-Luc Dubois for his 4th cup as captain. Who are we going to give it to first? We're going to give it to... We are going to give it to number 91 with no name. I don't know what his name is, so I don't know who he is. Who's the next guy? Number 34. I don't know why we don't have the names. We can't say the names. Oh, now we can see it. Clinton Griffith with a cup, holding the cup for his first time, I believe. He is pleasured to have the cup, 94, 95 overall. And now here comes our goalie. Here comes Dustin Romano, picking up the cup. And boys, we've done it again. Take another screenshot, my friends, because this team is truly special. There we go. You're in the picture because you contributed somehow. Dustin Romano with 32 saves earns the first star of the match as we finally get back to the promised land after a regular season for the ages. Although this playoff did have its up and downs. It did have many ups and downs, but we do win the Stanley Cup. And we can't see the awards just yet, so we're gonna sim to the draft. And then we're gonna see what all is about to happen. Here are the results of the draft lottery. We have the 14th pick via Columbus. So that's okay, I guess. We're not going to view the draft class. We're going to see player retirements. Johnny Tavares. That's a big name retiring. 84 overall still. Could have kept going. 56 points. Still amazing even at the age of 41. 1,600 points. What a legend. Leon Draisaitl calling it up real early. 85 overall. He could have kept going. In fact, he had a 74 point, no, 30 plus. He had a 64-point season. He easily could have kept going. He's also a big retirement. Taylor Hall, age at 40, he was done. Mark Stone, he was done. Braden Point, though, he's also in really early retirement. He could have kept going. Age 36, 87 overall. Had like 74 points. I guess he was just upset with playing for Tampa. They've been underwhelming. Nikola Ehlers has also retired after what I think is a career year, honestly. So not a career year, but a really good year, second best of all time for him. Bo Horvat, the legend himself, also retiring prematurely. Mantha, big names for sure. Hurdle, JT Miller, Sam Reinhart, Jaden Schwartz, Tuck. Robbie Fabry, biggest mistake of our careers as a GM. Look at this, man. He was not done. He still had time. 84 overall. He had 60 points. But look at his season. He ended it with the place he started with, St. Louis. I respect him. But he was with us. We drafted him in the expansion draft. We traded him because he was seemingly not growing. But look at this. After a couple of seasons in Carolina, he just exploded with Minnesota. And he had plenty of good seasons before. He had a good season with St. Louis too. Who else is a former legend, former Seattle? Dougie Hamilton. That's another nice career. Rides it off after being in the AHL team for us. We had him in the NHL for one as a trade deadline pickup. For one season, he was terrific. Really made us win the playoffs, but yeah, he was amazing, and we wanted to at least make sure he was retiring, not as a free agent, but on our team, even though NHL is glitched and is still showing him. Oliver Bjorkstrand, another former Seattle player, although to be fair, we didn't have him for a long time. We had him for 2 seasons. He won 1 cup. I'm glad for him. Ryan Hartman, another name. Vince Dunn, too, another name. Hollyruck. We've also had quite a bit of these players, to be honest. Asherin, too. Yeah, now we're getting into AHLer Seneshine. We had him for a couple of seasons. Bere Boulet. Siegenthaler. How about the goalies who are retiring? John Gibson, a Ducks legend. Although I must say, in this universe, he's more of a Columbus legend than Anaheim. Because as soon as the franchise mode began, Anaheim dealt him to Columbus. And honestly, he didn't have that great numbers either. Matt Murray, uh, yeah, not a bad career for him either. Tristan Jarry, he had some legendary seasons with Toronto. That is a big name. Nedeljkovic, Eric Comrie was our AHL starter for a couple of years. Same with Soderstrom. Other than that, yeah, pretty much nothing here either. Those are the retirements. Bo Horvath now coach for Detroit. Coach retirements. One Burnaby coach retires. How about the NHL? Oh my goodness. What a way to write it off into the sunset. You might not be seeing this, but Roberto Luongo, our goalie coach for a number of years, has retired. And not only that, the legend himself, our ultimate legend, our head coach, Emiliano Perron, who has won all of our cups for us, 5 cups, is retiring. Finally. That means we have a huge hole at head coach next year. I'm going to need your help for that one. This is crazy. That is a big loss. That is a big, big loss. Is there any way to check out? I don't think there is a way to check out how a player is after how a coach is after retirements. That's really unfortunate. But Seattle, we've won 3 cups in the last 5 years. Again, we had 4 cups in the last 6 years, and we had 5 cups in the last 9 years or 8 years. So really, we're back on track for our dynasty. We won President's Trophy 5 of last 6 years. We've made finals 5 of last 6 years. Yeah, we've been stellar. Individual awards, Patrick Laine with the Art Ross and the Hart. Zach Wierenski with James Norris. I never really checked defenseman stats, so I wouldn't know. Austin Matthews is now a Flame, and he got the Lady Bing. Ernie, Predators rookie. Conn Smythe goes to Clinton Griffith. So that's 4 former Seattle players winning Conn Smythe. Vezina goes to Colorado goalie. We beat Colorado. But William M. Jennings goes to Edgar Knight. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the last 5 years that we've had the William M. Jennings Award. Bill Masterton for Random Flames. And the coach of the year goes to San Jose. Martin Nichas with the Southgate. I think that's well deserved. Ted Lindsay with the Patrick Laine. Patrick Laine with the Ted Lindsay and Maurice Richard. So yeah, Patrick Laine had himself a year. Up in the AHL, kind of breaks our streak of being amazing AHL team, but it's okay. You're not going to be good forever. Individual awards, though, we had nothing either except for we had the William M. Jennings Award, basically. Buse and Stephenson. All right, so that's pretty much going to conclude this episode. Last thing I want to do before the end of this episode is look at our progress reports, because we're going to watch our draft and we're going to see our we're going to probably see our contract. No, we're going to see contracts this episode, but we're going to see our draft next episode. But look at this. Clinton Griffith has now grown to a 96 overall. With more statistical and morale growth, wow, he's a beast. high franchise 23. Not to mention Marcus Antropov up to 93 overall. Lots of natural growth for him and some statistical growth too. 93 at 20. We also have Dubois getting back up to 90 overall after a terrific season, though he is regressing a little bit because of old age. Capo Caco also with some statistical growth. Edgar Knights with some natural growth. Henrik London, lots of statistical morale and natural growth. He is up to 88 overall. Romano actually went down to 88 overall because of his torrid playoff run. Yavis Bluin grew to 87 because of statistical and morale. Viscoskis to 87 because of natural growth. Halistruck stays at 87. Lissac stays at 86. Sloan grew to 85. Sharma is still 84 overall. Banks is still 83. Nubo actually declined to 83. Hordichuk to 81. Hulsi to 81. And Rodin to 80. Other than that, goaltending wise, Swire Stephenson, again, like we have no need. So I'm probably going to end up trading this guy, not because he's bad, but because he's come at a time in which we have sufficient goaltending. But other than that, we're getting good growth from Lemaire, good growth from Hutanen. Views also grew a little bit. Yeah. Kovanov, Clefbaum even grew a little bit. Ekman Larson, Fletcher, Pavlik, standard growth. So yeah, I'm not gonna check out draft class this episode, but I will check out the contracts. I want to see what are I can no longer do what I used to do with Chel Pontier, so I need to make space. 11 mil contract for 7 years. He does want to return though, so I can probably lowball him a little bit. As long as I trade some bad contracts away. Speaking of which contracts do you think I should get rid of? Martin Banks is definitely one, but I want to have that advice. So I'm probably going to actually take a break off NHL and probably go with NBA for a little while because I want to see, I definitely want to see which contracts I need to get rid of. And I need your help this time because it's getting really, really tough. The cap crunch makes it so that it's getting really, really tough to extend the players we want. Like all expiring. You see this. Charpentier, he wants 11 mil. And Newbold wants 6 mil, but he's cheaper than Banks. So I think Banks is the move to go with. Other than that, not many big contracts because other than that, it's pretty much just prospects and AHLers. Goalies wise, we don't need much either. So it's just who do we get rid of in order to make space for Charpentier to get re-signed and what's his name and Newbold. Or should we deal one of them and hope for the best? So far, contracts-wise, I wouldn't be opposed to trading a guy like maybe Vince Gibson, but I don't think I should because he's good. The worst contract is Martin Banks. He makes 6 mil, and that's pretty crazy. Capel's contract isn't that great either, but the problem is I'm not trading Capel. No way I'm trading Capel. So it's got to be someone else. Of course, Amir Halstruck's extension of 9.3 mil kicks in next season. The extension does hurt a little bit. And we also have Khalil Lisak on a long-term deal, but I like his deal. He's very economically good. The two guys I would be willing to trade is a guy like Morgan Wiskoskis making $6 million to play third line minutes, and Martin Banks. Although you guys tell me, and of course Liam Sedin too, but now that I've restructured his contract to 1.1 mil, that's not too bad. So I think it's more so like Martin Banks and Morgan Wiskoskis that have to go. But do put in your thoughts, because I will take a break off NHL now because I need some help. I really do. I need a lot of help this episode. Of course, we have had Viscoskis for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons. But he's a third liner. And I don't like his contract for a third liner. It's not that I like him. I love him. We love Morgan Viscoskis. 6 million. Banks, though, like he is by far no question. We need to get rid of him because that's just how defensemen are. They want too much money, and we got to get rid of one periodically. So Martin Banks will fall to the casualty because I do want to resign. I do want to resign Newbo because unlike Banks, he can actually grow a bit more. So yeah, that's why I was thinking. Do let me know if you have different thoughts. And that's all for contracts. Who are the pending free agents? Some interesting options. Lafreniere, maybe. We'll all see about that. But we'll look at the draft class next episode, and then we'll do the draft next episode. But this is it for this episode because I also need to edit a ton of episodes along with this one. So yeah, that is it. I'll see you on the next time. Do leave a comment down below on that pressing question because it's really, really important. I think this is the hardest I've been pressed for Cap. But we want to keep the dynasty going. We've got one of the best cores in the NHL, hands down. But we need to make sure that it's possible. The good thing is Pierre-Luc Dubois and Capo Caco should retire in a couple of years, making us have a lot of cap space for the new generation, which will be guys like Antropov, he will be an RFA in 33, 34. And that's going to be a big contract for sure. Same with Charpentier. We want to keep him. Capo Caco, of course, will be both Pierre-Luc Dubois and Capo Caco will be UFAs. So hoping I can make them return on cheaper prices. Same with Jamie Nieuwendyk. I'm hoping I can make these three come back on cheaper prices. However, there's also the dilemma of Yves Blouin. 3 years down the line, this terrific $3 million contract will be over. And once that's over, he will want a significant pay raise. So it's really starting to get tight up in here, especially with these youngsters, Joshua Sharma, Kyle Sloan, yeah, all of these guys. So definitely let me know your thoughts on just for now, just for this season. Do we trade Banks and do we trade Morgan Viscoskis, or do we trade more people to make space for Charpentier and and Nubo? Or do we let go of Charpentier and we get ourselves a new first pair defenseman? Because Charpentier is greedy for money, and that might honestly be a better choice. So leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much.